Hey kids, welcome. We are back. It's been a while. Fred, how you doing, buddy? Fred's good. Let's get into the code. Let's get into it and do it. Let's kind of remind you where we are. We are working with these cards, the card systems here, and adding those cards integrating them into the Dungeons and Dragons live stream. We're working with C# and TypeScript, and we're essentially creating our own UI for this. Let's bring up the Streamloots page. Get out over here. And let's go, let's grab this, test the card, give it to the Merkin character, which is right around where I'm sitting in the game. And there we go, we've added the card. It's a secret card. That's a secret card. That's not a secret card. Let's give me that one. So there it is right there, coming in. It's not too bad. Let's give me another one. And that's a secret. Do we have any other non-secret cards? There we go. Let's do that one right there as well. Okay. So I've got a couple skill bonus cards, a saving bonus card. On the Stream Deck, I've got some buttons here. Let's go in here. And I've got buttons to select. And you can see up in red there, it's the name of the person who gave the card to us, who gave the card to the player. I can make the cards go away and come back like that by hitting this button right over here. I'm just doing that to toggle it. And these are available to each player. So each player can bring up their cards that they have available, choose from them, and then try to play them. So if I hit play here, we get that kind of effect there. I think it's fading out a little bit too soon. And there needs to be more feedback somewhere, more visual feedback in the chat room as well. That's kind of where we are right now. If we do also have, if we get on a secret card and try to play that, we get this. So we cannot play the secret cards. So that comes up. This is also available for NPCs. So if I bring up some NPCs here, like this, and I come back over to the Streamloots page, and I say, well, let's give Agatha this card. There it is right there. So Agatha gets that card. Give her this one. Give her that one. And give her a secret card too. All right, so Agatha similarly on the Stream Deck has buttons, although she is controlled by the Dungeon Master. So the Dungeon Master for NPCs hits this button and then hits the number 6 because Agatha's got the number 6 next to her, and can do this, bring them up and down just by hitting the number 6, and then can select from them here, hit play. Similarly, we get that messaging and warning, and then we can play one of these games. Yeah, I think that's got to last longer before it fades out. Let's make that change first. And I think it's this. I think it's just that number right there. That's the number we have to change. Fade out after. Is that right? Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. That's the fade out time. Let's add at least another 1,000 seconds to it there. 1,000 milliseconds to it there. Let's fade out at least after another second. Let's try that. Let's refresh. All right, let's try playing. I'm okay with that, I think. Do I want to drop it? I think I want to give it a vertical thrust override. Let's try that. I need the glow as well. I need to do the same thing. Oh, you know what? Let's do it here. In this add big card sprite method right down here, that's where we'll put the common pieces. We'll do that. Let's try that and see how that looks. There's a refresh. Let me do this so that more of that code's on screen. All right, let's try it. Play. It's not bad. Let me look at it again. Welcome, Deepwater. How are you doing? I just noticed my chat window normally that's up here wasn't connected. So I wasn't able to see whatever you just typed in, but you're good. Well, that's good. Caleb Wells Codes. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just working through here, trying to make this look good. It looks like I'm playing a drinking game with the cards on your forehead. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, well, that's what we're working on. Here, let's keep speaking of the cards on my forehead. Let's go ahead and select one of those right there. And let's hit play on that and watch it again. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm just like thinking, if we play, I'm wondering if instead of dropping down, if I should shoot it up over, throw it in that direction. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering about. I'm kind of thinking, do I want to throw it up at where in the upper right where the DM is? And I kind of feel like I do. Let's play with that a little bit. So if we're going to do that, we've got the vertical thrust going down, which we could say is like 9.8. We could simulate Earth gravity on that. And then we could say the velocity, X and Y, we've calculated this before to get a. In fact, I just realized. Let me hide the stuff because we're working with the code here. Go in here, hide that, get rid of that. Okay, and might as well get rid of these guys too for a second here. 4, 2, and 6. So the velocity we need to do is we need it. I don't remember how we calculated this before, but I'm basically imagining how much velocity do we need to get it to go in this kind of path, to go up and then like that, to arc back down. Well, let's just try and play with some things here. Let's first by starting that, let's say velocity is equal to -9, like that. Let's just try that and see what happens with the card itself. We'll just kind of eyeball this thing. Code for that should be near the effect tiles. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Rory. I'm not sure what you mean. We're talking about this right here. That's the code we're working on. Let's see what happens here if we go. Let's go switch over to me. And try hit play and see what happens. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of saying, let's throw it up and over to the side is what I'm thinking here. Let's give it a velocity X, and let's set that equal to, I don't know, like a 6 or something like that. We launched them on the screen with velocity, which ensured they reach a particular point. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about the code, the effect tiles. Yeah, it's the conditions. No, I definitely remember it was the conditions. I'm just not remembering the code for that. So, like, let's see here if we can show this for the players here. Like this. We're talking about this code right here. Yeah, where we calculate the incoming velocity to get it to the right height. Yeah, I think what I'm thinking on this, Rory, is that I am not as interested in it being perfect and going right to the Dungeon Master, and I'm more interested in just kind of having an overall effect to kind of go in that direction, at least right now. Let's just kind of go with this one more time. Let's see what we got here. Fresh. Just give me another card that I can play. All right, let's select it. Let's play it. It's not bad. The refresh rate seems a little low to me on that. It seems like it was not as smooth as I wanted it to be. Let me just drop the speed down on that a little bit. Let's maybe drop the gravity down too as well. Let's go down to about 6 here. And let's drop this down. So it's moving a little more slowly as it fades out. Let's refresh the page. Refresh the data. Roy's going to be here with us later today, kids. So that should be good. Play the card. Give me another one. Now let's play it and watch it. What do we think about this? I like it. I like that better. I like it. It's better, I think. I think it's better. Okay, next. We need to work with revealing secret cards. Before Rory gets in, I want to work on some of the TypeScript and the animation for revealing the secret cards. And to do that, I've created a set of resources out here. Secret card burn, which look like this. And then there you can see what the burn looks like. So the burn burns away the top to reveal the bottom. That's what we're going to do. At least that's what I think we're going to do. We'll see. I really haven't given this much thought, and then the smoke kind of blows away, and that's kind of what's going on there. So it's meant to be a cool reveal of what the card is. We need a way to invoke it programmatically, at least for now. Well, I guess we'll need it anyway in the future as well, but secret cards are played automatically. They're not known, and so their conditions are checked by the card itself. And when the card conditions are satisfied, oh, I see. I have another chat on the other side, and I was able to see what Caleb said before, which was the exact same thing as what he repeated. And with that, like, little, hey, squirrel, I think I lost track of where I was headed with this, but the cards, yeah, the cards know when they are to be played. And so what I want to do is I want to create a command to test the secret card burn. And so I'm going to, I guess I'll put it right here. I'll like grab this, I'll paste it up here, and we'll call this burn. And we'll maybe make the command be burn secret card. And now the question is, I think, what do we need to pass into it? Well, we need these two pieces and an identifier for it, I think. And I'm not exactly sure what that identifier is, but I think it's going to look like this, identifier. So I think that's what that's going to be. Suggests players will know something is hanging over them. Yes, but won't know until some predetermined criteria is met. Nice. Adds tension. It totally does. That's the whole point. And the thing that's cool about it is you will know who gave it to you. So when you select the secret card, it'll say Rory gave it to you, right? So that tension can build, and the connection with whoever gave them the card can continue, I guess. You know, that connection, you know, like, you know, I hope there's a good card, Rory. That sort of thing, until it suddenly is revealed and played. And so when it's revealed, I also want credit to be given to whoever gave the card. So we see that connection there again, and hopefully be dramatic. Now, one of the things that I'm worried about is scalability on this. We haven't really talked about scalability on the cards yet, because I really didn't start panicking about it until yesterday. I was talking to Karen about it, and I was like, oh, we might have trouble. For example, right now, we can handle about 20 cards per person. That means we need to stop cards from being played, from being given to players if their hand is full. That also means we need to provide feedback to viewers in the chat room, and more importantly, and perhaps more complex of a solution, we need to redeem cards at Streamloots programmatically. And this is where we get kind of into what I would call higher risk programming. This is like what I'm calling higher risk programming, and the reason why is because people are spending money on the cards, so you can't make any mistakes here. And what do I mean by redeeming? So at Streamloots, if we go to a card here and we edit it, it's this idea of finalizing. Checking this box will appear as finished in the redeemed card page when a user uses it. So it's this idea of finalizing. I should maybe say finalize. we have to be able to figure out a way to finalize the cards programmatically, which means if a player plays a card and we can't do anything with it yet because, you know, of scalability issues, we need to provide feedback and either give the card back to the player or, you know, queue it somehow. I'm not exactly sure how we can do this, but we need to be able to somehow handle this problem. You know, because viewers are paying for the cards. So there's a transaction, which means we have to fulfill our part of that transaction. And I'm worried about scalability problems on this, which can happen if, like, this is used on a show that's really popular. So we need to be able to solve that. So we can handle about 20 cards a person. We also have another practical limit, which is when secret cards are revealed, we can really only, I don't know, at max we could show maybe 25, but that's in this where I've got 5 cards across the screen, and then I sequence and show another 5 and another 5 and another 5. We really only do 25 at a time, and a more realistic limit is 5, right? Which are basically shown in serial. Right, one secret card revealed, it's up for a little bit, then another one, then another one. Yeah, so this I think there's more discussion here. Let's talk about secret card reveal, because we're working on that now. I want the card to animate up from the player or animate down from the NPC / monster and stop, then burn. I want the card to burn away. Then we see the play animation, the play card animation, which is what we've seen before, where it kind of bounces off. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Let me drop that down so that's not on the screen here. So that's what I want to do. So we're going to have some animation up. So when we see if it's my secret card, it'll go up. We also need to animate the viewer credit, the person who gave the card here to that player. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this kind of a thing here. Part of the other reason why we have this situation where there's of this limit, we also have a problem with what's happening on screen. So for example, if I come in and I say, if it's time for Fred to do a skill check, for example, so we go in and we say Fred is going to do a skill check. Well, and we say, like, for example, we do intimidation, the sequence of visually what happens is this. And at any time, we can hit the roll dice button. When we hit the roll dice button, that's when I anticipate the cards are going to be like, oh, he's doing a skill check. I'm a skill check card. I'm going to now reveal myself. At which point I'll add or subtract from whatever's coming on over here. So in hitting the roll, that might trigger off a whole bunch of things visually. So right now we've got cards coming up. Boom, 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 which are blocking the dice potentially as well.
5 minus 1 failure.
So, and it could also be coming up, happening during that as well, depending on when that dice roll is hit.
implementation.
We have to wait for the dice roll. So the triggering of this thing. We have two triggers. One is a test button we're adding to the Stream Deck. And then later there will be triggered by die rolls predominantly, and maybe time passing. I suppose time passing, turns ending, maybe something like that, etc. So some programmatic aspect to the cards, which we still need to do. Right now we don't have any code associated with the cards. Our card builder our card maker app that we've been working on only does the visuals, only shows the visuals. Okay, so that's kind of our to-do piece. We're going to work on these pieces right here. That's what we're working on now. Okay, so let's go back to the Stream Deck. Look at our burn command, burn secret card. All right, so let's go find our app, a D&D app. There it is right there. Over here, Solution Explorer. We've got our different commands. In card command, I put a whole bunch of these pieces in here. So now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add burn secret card. Let's pop that out there as well. Hey, Coding Gorilla, welcome. It's been a while, guys, hasn't it? It's been a while. All right, let's put this right here. So we got burn secret card is now one of these commands. And now I'm going to come in here and say if message dot starts with, be careful of that. Just want to show you, step back a second. I want to show you something. That. The slightest touch to that kills the lights now, apparently. Karen's coming in. That's Karen right there. I guess I could be having an affair and you wouldn't know it wasn't Karen because, maybe got a little facial recognition going on. Eyebrows showing up. How you doing, baby?
I'm fine.
Here to say hi.
To see if you had anything yummy on your desk.
That right there, maybe that. You don't like any of that? Yeah. You don't like that, huh? I got some cinnamon pecan granola cereal.
All day, every day.
All right. Well, Karen doesn't like the same thing every day. I do like the same thing every day. That's why I'm here with you guys. We're writing code every day, or almost every day. Message right here. If it starts with burn secret card, then we got a new command to type in here, which we're going to call burn secret card, like that. And then we got to figure out let's do this. Let's say I think I've got it. Do I have an everything after last over extension method? I do. Uh-oh. Oh no. This is not good. Everybody, really not good, guys. Everybody, head to the life rafts, please. It's Ocular Malice in the house, kids. Yeah. I'm writing code, Ocular Malice. That's what happens sometimes. Yeah, you know, every once in a while. So this is going to be my my card ID. Somehow I'm going to identify it. So I'm going to get everything after the last one. Then I'm going to say, I don't know. Let's make this I see a lot of squiggly lines. Difficult. Come on, Ocular Malice. Give me a chance, man. I'm working on it. Put my card ID there. Card command. We want to change that card command as well. Let's add this. ENA member right there. Then I want to say what's left now is in parsing this is I've got the command and the player name. It's equal to message dot everything before last space, and then I'm going to now say we'll trim this too just in case, and then I want to do this. Target after override. Like that. And then I want to return true. Okay, so what this is going to do is it's now going to set this card ID for me, which I now want to use right up here in card command. That's what I think I want to do. And then we're going to come in here, we'll do this and say card ID, set it equal to that. Can I do default parameters like this in a interface? I feel like I can't, but I'm not seeing any errorable messages on there. Maybe that's just TypeScript. Let me go get the one in out in here first and modify that, and then come back out. Oops, come on, modify that. Okay. And now what I want to do is I want to say matches. I want to come in here and set this to null. And then I guess I just pass it in. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. It's just like the parser was taking a moment to catch up, it looked like. Okay. Okay, card command type. Let's go keep tabbing to the next reference. Go find that. Here we go. Going to continue the logic here. This one's going to be burn secret card. Card manager. We're going to say burn secret card, creature ID, comma card ID. Let's declare that. And then at some point we're going to do a send a card command. But we're going to need to figure out what that card is. But it's going to be burn secret card. And I'm wondering, should we be able to send a list of these? Or do we want to make a signal R for each one? I think we want to send a list. Main window, big switch statement. You look, yeah, you're like, yeah, that's not, yeah, this is going to make, you're going to love what I'm about to say to you on this argument, but I don't think this is that big. I'm like, yeah. Also, this main window, check out my line count. I'm actually keeping this big in part because we're dogfooding Code Rush. And so one of the things that I want to be able to do is I want to be able to have at least a couple really big files so I can make sure performance still looks good. We're able to find things quickly, navigate quickly, that sort of thing. So so that's what's going on with main window. Main window, I'm not going to touch or refactor at all. In fact, giant switch statements are going to be my friend in this one file. This is my big file here. Okay. Look at what the function is doing. Just calling a different method on a card type. Maybe the card should have an abstract execute method or something. Yeah, I guess I could do that too. Well, I've got the card manager is what I've got. But yeah, I mean, I could do this. But at some point, I still need to basically say, okay, what's the command and what's the data, right? Where am I sending the data to? So right now, I'm still, you know, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think you're right, Ocular Malice, but I'm not going to do it, I think, is what I'm saying. I'm going to be like, I'm going to decline your offer of making things better at this point. But that's not to say I don't want to hear these kinds of suggestions. I think these are great suggestions. Like I said, I think you're right. I think making these changes are absolutely great changes to make. Having code that's easier to maintain, easier to read, makes a lot of sense. Uh-oh, I'm getting a call from Roy. Hold on. Somebody's knocking at the door.
Hello.
Hey, Rory. It's been like 2 weeks, it seems. Maybe longer.
That feels like longer, actually.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm talking with Ocular Malice right now about the about refactoring main window XAML. He says, I agree it's not time yet, but keep an eye on it. Once it becomes a burden and creates friction, you can revisit it. Yeah. Oh, wait, I can call you and berate you too? Asked Ocular Malice. I don't know. That's going to be a good idea to add you to the call, Ocular Malice. I like better, the further away you are from me, the safer I feel in general. Did you see Ocular Malice's intro, by the way?
I saw part of it, certainly. Unfortunately, I've been trying to get a situation in which my Wi-Fi is up to speed. I've got new routers today, so when I'm done with this, I'm going to be ripping everything out, putting new things back in, and hopefully much better throughput of data. But we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of which, I don't believe you're sharing your video with me.
Oh, I checked it before. Let me go take a look at that. Did I just forget to hit the
Done this
video?
in a while, I guess.
No, it's just a button I forgot to hit. I think.
Okay.
Let's see. Turn video on. No, I was. But it just wasn't coming across. I tested it before. It's entirely black, and it was I swear I tested it before I started. And look at that. You're right. Okay, let me go back, switch over to machine 1. See if we can figure out why. Yeah.
Looks like Skype's had a few upgrades since I last used it. That'll clearly help.
Right, let's see if that does it. Sometimes toggling, there's this NDI output setting inside of here, and if I come in and I just kind of say, well, let me just, mess with you a little bit here, and come back in and mess with you again. Sometimes that will make things happier, but judging from your silence, I feel like that does not make things happier.
Nothing so far.
All right, hold on. Yeah, you know what? I swear to you, this is one of the checks I do every day, but now I'm looking at it, and NDI's not running.
Ooh, something's happening.
Yeah, is it working now? There you go.
I have black screen instead of ID. There we go. I have a mark on my screen.
Somehow NDI shut down on the second machine. I swear it was working. I swear.
Worked on my machine, he said.
Yeah, I have a list of checks I do every morning before the show starts. All right, so send card command. What this does is this just basically says, okay, let's get all the hands of cards that we're tracking, let's serialize them all and send them down. That's what's going on there.
Okay.
And it also gives me whatever string I put in here, it puts it in this space right here. My checks. Am I wearing pants? Mark needs an upgrade. What do I need an upgrade for? I don't need an upgrade, Ocular Malice. Come on, Ocular Malice. Okay, so I've got Burn Secret card here. But what I was thinking just before you came in is the question of, should I be able to support multiple cards to burn? And I'm going to say yes, because I think that typically what happens is when a state change occurs, we're going to go through and check all the cards. And in that moment, we're going to have opportunities for cards to say, oh, got to burn me. I'm being revealed now. So what I want to do is I think I want to go into Streamloots hand. And I want to do something similar to what I did here with cards to play. And I want to come in here and say cards to burn is what I want to do. So this will allow me to burn a ton of cards all at once. And then have those all. Some men want to watch the cards burn. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. I guess, a voice in my head says, you don't have to read everything Ocular Malice writes, Mark. You don't have to do that. So there's my cards to burn. What's going on with cards to play? Play card. So then we want to have something similar that says burn card. Perfect. Card to burn. And if it's null, then we're going to get out. I don't care if it's secret. If it's not secret, then we got a problem. But I don't think I want to necessarily show a validation on that, because this is just right now for testing. So the likelihood of us having to put any kind of visual feedback on is low. So we're only going to burn secret cards. That moment when I have to explain well-known phrases to Mark. So I want to watch the cards burn. Okay.
I believe the original was watch the world burn.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I forget who said it though.
Okay, so I'm going to remove the card there and go to cards to burn and add it. So that kind of feels like CodeRush's duplicate selection just totally almost filled in everything for me on that. Someone wants to watch the world burn. Yeah, Ocular Malice, that's what it is. All right, good job, Rory. yeah, I'm not really informed on a lot of things. I don't know. It's just you come to learn about me over the years. Okay.
So let's get just a little bit of clarity here, Mark. When you say burn a card, what do you mean? What's the effect of this? Is this throwing it away?
No.
Is this using it up?
It's this.
Spending it?
It's revealing.
Oh, so it's literal the graphical effect of burning it.
Yeah,
Fair
and it's going to reveal
yes, as you were mentioning earlier.
what's underneath it. That's what's going on. Okay, and
that's that sort of proves that you're right. You do need to be able to do this to more than one at the same time, because it might be that viewer A and viewer B have purchased cards and have both spent them at the same time, and it turns out it's going to happen at the end of your next turn or whatever, which means two things will be happening simultaneously that you don't know about, so you do have to be able to burn multiple.
Yeah, that's been the challenge in this, is how am I'm essentially creating a UI on one screen for 5 people to use, 6 people potentially.
Yeah.
Right, 5 across the bottom plus the dungeon master, and including virtual people across the top. Right? So all of those have got to be able to show cards at the same time, essentially. And that's what's going on there. Reveal card instead of burn cards. You can have them burn, explode, vanish, etc. Well, all right, fine. I'm not planning on changing that, but you know. Reveal secret card. It's a card to reveal. I'm down with that. And then we're going to change this. Cards to reveal. Okay? So now that we got this cards to reveal, I want to go into TypeScript. I want to go find cards to play, which is going to be somewhere up here. Here. Duplicate that, and we're going to call it cards to reveal. Okay? So now we've got that piece in there. Cards to reveal, reveal secret card. Nobody's calling this yet. Because did I fail to do a rename when I changed it? I'm thinking that's probably what I did. Yeah, so I'm going to say, we need code similar to here. And we need to say, we need to get the hand that's associated with the creature. And then we're going to say hand dot reveal secret card. And I guess I'm going to call it the card ID. Just pass that in there. And then now we got to figure out how to go from a card ID to the Streamloots card. How do we find it? And I think I've been using card ID up to this point, but I think it's going to be the card name. I'm revealing a secret card is what I'm revealing. You never plan on implementing my suggestions until you realize how right I am. Yeah, so reveal secret card is, so what's happening is it looks like this. So let me show you the assets look like. Secret attack bonus. So here's an example of what the card would look like. This is a secret card. So when the viewer buys this card, that's what it looks like. Or when they buy a deck and they open the deck and this card is inside it, it looks like this. But when they play it, it looks like the secret card, this. That's what it looks like. And all I see it is that. And at some point, it's going to burn away to reveal it and become this. So it's got to burn away, it's got to stay on screen for enough time, and then it's got to be played. The play animation has got to occur. And we kind of have to sequence that in case there are a bunch of these that all have to happen at once. That's kind of the UI trick here. It makes this a little bit challenging. Certainly sequence them if they're all coming from me. If they're coming from multiple people, we can kind of burn those at once without too much conflict. Right now, there will be conflict between, if there's a player right above me and I'm doing it at the same time, we'll both put the card in that spot. So there's a little bit of that, but yeah, I'm starting to realize, this may take longer than just a few minutes to implement this. So we might be tweaking this for like a day or two to get this to all be good. Okay, reveal secret card. So the card ID. Now there are 2 ways of recognizing cards. One is with the GUIDs. So what I've done is I've created, when we call add card, I'm adding a new GUID to the card. And I need that in case I have duplicate cards that are, if I have duplicate cards of the same, name. In other words, if I have several of these cards.
That's right, because I mean, it could appear in multiple viewers' packs of cards, and they could both play two of the same one. So you need something to distinguish between the instances of that card.
Yeah, and so there is, although it's likely for all the cards I know that they're triggering, if they're automatically triggering, if they're secret card and triggering automatically, that they would all go at once. So it really wouldn't matter that we'd have to use the GUID. The thing is, the GUID is generated live, which means it's really hard to test using this identifier right here. I don't really have a good identifier for it. This really needs to be like the name of the card, and then we'll go find it for this command. So I'll although the name of the card has spaces in it, and my code I wrote isn't going to be able to find that. Let me do this, because this is just a temporary button right now. I'm just going to keep it at the word identifier, and maybe we'll do this. We'll say, hey, name doesn't sound good. Maybe find all the cards of a certain type. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm like, I could do this. Here's what I could do. This is not hard to do. I could come in and say secret underscore save underscore bonus, for example. Okay?
Yeah.
Secret save bonus. So that would satisfy piece one, and then card ID, I can come down here and I can say card name is equal to card ID dot replace the old char with the new one. Then I can go see if I can find that card. I can say, I want to just see what's going on here with reveal secret card. Let's change this to reveal secret card, and I almost forgot that cards to reveal. Am I calling this cards to burn down here? Oh no, we're good. We changed that before we got there. Okay, good. But I need something that says whether this works or not. I think I need something like this. If that, then this. If reveal secret card, then we can come down here and we can say card name is there. Then we can say find card by name. Maybe find cards by name. We declare that. And we're going to come in here and say cards dot, what do we got here? It's not first, or it's like, I think it's like where. Do I have a name? Card name equals card name. Do a to list on that, I think. And then let's return that. And convert that to a function. And come down here and declare a local for that. Found cards. Like that. And then we're going to say if that dot length or count equals 0, then we're going to return false. And let's convert this to a function as well. And then now we've got found cards, and then we're going to say cards dot remove. Let's remove all. That's a matching piece. Do I have the ability? Let's go to some specific item. That's just one. Remove range. What's this? Not what I want either. I just want to remove the list.
Well, you want to remove all the items that are in the list?
Yeah, I guess I got to just throw the same thing in here at it like this. Just throw this predicate at it. I'm just trying to think of the most compact way to do this. There's my remove all there. So I've removed all those cards, and then I want to say cards to reveal dot add Yeah, there's no overload for that I can see. So
Arguably, is that the same as all the found cards? So just rename that and have it be cards to reveal. Unless you're doing something else with those found cards.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. We just do that. That's the better way to do it. Thanks. And then this is going to be return true. Whoops. Like that. Okay, reveal secret card. So if reveal secret card, then we're going to send the card command reveal secret card. Let's go. Do I have bubble control? I just want to see if I have speech bubble control. Looks like I do. Okay, good. I'm going to shut down. We're going to lose speech bubble control for a second. Because I'm going to shut down this app and restart it. Because I want to be able to run what we just built here. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right. Ocular Malice is out. Got to go to the real meeting. Okay, starting up. Let's go over here. And card commands. Excuse me. I think the command was reveal secret cards. That's what I think it was. Let's double check that. I want to make that plural. I'm going to set a breakpoint here. I'm going to trigger the command. Should be able to get to it. There it is right there. Change that to cards. Okay. Let's actually set a breakpoint here and step into that. Excuse me. So right now hitting the button, I think we're not going to get a breakpoint because there's no hands in my card. Or there are no cards in my hand. Let's go back in here. What did we say? We were looking for a secret save bonus. Here. Secret save bonus. Cool. All right, so there's the card added.
Okay.
Let's hit the button. Good, now we're at the breakpoint. We have a hand. Here. Let's go inside here. Card name is now secret save bonus. Find card by name. We got nothing. You know why?
Why is that?
Because it is secret save bonus +1. So we want to do that. Starts with card name is what we want to do.
Oh, of course. Yes.
That's what we want to do. I don't know if I can change this here to do the same or not. Sometimes I have problems with editing continue. Yeah, see, look at the purple up above. Is it gonna allow it or not? No, maybe it's allowing it.
I think this should be fine.
All right, good. Phew. All right, let's go back up in here. Try one more time. F10 on there. There we go. Now we got a card to reveal. Okay.
Okay.
So it's now found. Where's the card name? There it is, right there. Secret save bonus +1. Sweet.
Good.
Okay. So cards to reveal is now 1. Cards to remove is now 0. Return true. Send card command. Okay, good. I feel like this is good up here. I feel like we're good in this space. Let's...
So, just very quickly, that's
Sure.
the Streamloots hand file. Where was the other location you were at that was calling the reveal secret card?
Card hand manager.
Right, so when Card Hand Manager returns and knows that, yes, there is a secret card, one or more at least, that need to be revealed, does it have access to the collection of cards that need to be revealed so that it can pass that on? Otherwise, you might reveal more than just the secret cards you intended to.
No. What happened? Or I guess what happens is yes. So send card command. What it does is it takes all the hands, all the known hands, serializes all of them, and sends it over via card command.
So how then do we know which? I mean, let's imagine you had a hand which had 3 cards in it, and only one of them was going to be revealed. How do we ensure the other 2 don't get revealed?
Oh, that's happening in the code we were just looking at. That's happening in reveal secret card. When we add them to cards to reveal, that is serialized and sent over.
That's part of the data. Okay, cool.
Okay? Yeah,
Yep.
That's part of the data. That was part that was missing, but that's part of Streamloots hand. So a hand has the cards you're about to play, and the cards you're about to reveal. And that's what's sent across. Okay?
Good.
All right, yeah, I think it's not bad. I just renamed that one, we had a method that was still called burn. Oh, do I not have any call to this? Yeah, reveal. I'm not making calls to this one yet. So only these right here. Reveal secret card. I want to rename this too. And since we're doing all of this renaming, let's do the same thing with the string itself. Okay, and that means I've got to go to my stream deck and change burn, reveal, and change that to reveal secret card. Okay, all right, that's kind of better. All right, let's run it. Who's out there saying good noon to us? John Calloway. How you doing, John? Hope you're doing good. We're trying to get some playing cards, some secret cards to reveal themselves. That's what we're doing. There's a card over my forehead right now. That's what we're trying to work on. Over here in overlays, reveal secret cards coming in here. And I want to call this maybe reveal cards. And I want to go look at play cards because it's going to be similar to that. Like this. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly like it. Notice the call to update hands afterwards. So the idea is in case I have any extra cards, I get rid of those and make them, move into a new position. Reveal cards from hand. Let's go look at play cards from hand. Yeah, there's some similarities between these. Let me just come in here and do that as well. Reveal cards from hand. Do I need a hue shift on this? Yeah, at some point I do. Because the reveal is also going to add, it's going to add an animation for playing at some point. This is going to get a little tricky too. This time between cards is kind of needed as well because if I have multiples, I want to be able to go boom, 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 and throw them all out there. That's what I want to do. So now, if the hand card's reveal length is greater than 0, hand cards reveal for each card we want to reveal. And now, I don't think we necessarily need this right now. We are going to need actually a play MP3. We're going to need some sort of reveal sound effect, which we don't have now, but let's just start throwing to-dos in here. Add the reveal sound effect. Okay. This stuff is not here. The image index we need to add. And we need to remove the word secret from the card image name. Hold on, let's look at this. So we have a card image name. We need another one that says get secret card image name, I think. And we'll say if it's secret, then we're going to say Or, you know, we just use card name. I don't even think we need this anymore. I don't think we need that. So we're going to say, where's our call to add image? There it is right there. We're going to say card.cardName. And this is this change we made about 2 weeks ago, Rory. Really clever change we made to our sprites graphics engine that allowed us to basically say, oh, you want to, you know, start caching and using this image and drawing it for sprites, just pass in the name and we'll give you the index to it. So
nice.
And it's a real fast call, and it's super flexible. It doesn't force us to load up thousands of images all at once. Only the images we need as we need them. So this is the real one that we need to do. Big card sprite. This puts this in. This makes it go away though. This adds the velocity and all of those things. It's not quite what I want. All right, I think we're gonna have to build this a piece at a time is what I think we're gonna have to do, Rory, to get this, to really figure this whole thing out.
Yeah.
I think the first thing we do is we want to get that burn animation that we've got out there, which I don't think I have sprites. Oh, maybe I have. I did add the code for it. So there's my secret card burn. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Just for the very first thing we do, we're going to... oh, I have tab. That's why I couldn't find it. The very first thing we do is we're just going to create one of these and throw it right out in the middle of the screen. So we're going to say add 960, 540, starting from index of 0. It's here.
Welcome, Screech Rat.
Yeah, welcome, Screech Rat. Super card burn, 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 burn. Updating its positions, it's drawing as well. So all of that is great. So that in itself should just put the animation on screen for the burn. And let's just do that for now. Just that, and just see if we're getting, you know, actually getting out there. Let's refresh the cache.
Just to answer Screech Rat's question, why does Mark have a skull on his forehead? Well, that's a player, sorry, no, that's a viewer played card. The idea is that viewers will be able to purchase cards and packs and what have you, and they will be able to have real-time effects on the players in the Dungeons & Dragons channel, such that you maybe give them a boost to their attack rating or maybe play a prank on them of some kind. And that particular one represents a secret card which Mark, or whoever you're playing it against, will not know the effect of until it takes effect. So there may be some kind of time delay or sequencing that's waiting to happen, at which point, who knows? But yeah, we're working on the reveal logic for that particular kind of logic now. So we're going to have the card pop up as a skull, burn through itself, and reveal the glory that is the effect of the card.
The glory that is the effect. Okay, so let's come back over here. Let's try this out. So we're going to say, Merkin, play the card. There's the card. I'm going to hit the button to reveal it. Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
that
okay.
worked. All right, so that wasn't too bad. So we've got the animation running now that plays, but we're not actually showing the card behind it. So we kind of need to do that. We also kind of need, I think this is a multi-step deal, is what I think this is. I think the steps are, I don't know, this may be too much for you, Roy. You might be like, Mark, please, I'm trying to keep things sensible. I just use a British word, sensible. Hey, Smash 8 Taps out there. How you doing, Smash 8 Tap? Didn't see you come in. Glad you're with us. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we have a secret card animate up and stop when it hits the target point. That's step one. That's what I think step 1 is.
Okay.
Step 2 is we burn. Well, we burn, but put the... All right, fine. I'm not going to say we burn in step 2. We put the image of the reveal image. We add the reveal image. Okay, that's step 2. Step 3 is we burn, baby, burn, like that. And then step 4. So there's multiple steps to this animation. Step 4 is we invoke the play animation.
Yep.
That's what we do. And
then at some point during that, you've got to take away the secret card.
Well, that's no. You're
the
right.
image of the back of the card.
The one we animated up.
That's the smoke and mirror.
We had the
that's happening, and then
yeah.
you just remove the cover card, so to speak.
Yeah, remove the animated secret card at this point. Okay, so we just kill it. We don't even fade it out. We're just like, you're done. Because right here, it's just a secret card we're animating up. And then we get it in
the
that
start of the burn animation is the same.
Yes.
Isn't it?
It's the exact same.
So it effectively replaces it.
Yeah, it'll replace it. Yeah. The other thing is, this is the thing that's a little mind-blowing, is we have to do this. We have to do this sequentially. And we also need a step 5, which is we have the reveal image. Well, yeah, I'll just say and. Now I'm going to make this a separate step. We need to add 3, 4, 5. We add the text credit for whoever gave us that card.
Yes.
For the card giver, the viewer who is the card giver. So we have to do that. So and we have to do this sequentially, managing all of these sequences, because these sequences have to be done sequentially, because I've got multiple cards that could be queued up. I'm
assuming you plan to offset the start of each sequence
by time
slightly. So let's imagine the 5 or 6 steps take, I don't know, half a second to a second to actually happen. You might offset them by 100 milliseconds each, something like that,
or whatever it is, right? Whatever the amount. You want to be able to look at the card for about a second or two, see the name for about a second or two, and then see the next one in there. So time between cards here is about 1,000 is what I've got in here in this delay start. So we've got this add secret burn piece in here, but that's just was a test to make sure the signal arc was going through, all of that. We've got the get big card center for the card. What this does is it checks to see who the target is of the card. That means who's the player or the NPC.
Yep.
Gets and figures out what its X and Y position. So the big card center for the card is exactly what we want. Then what we need to do is we need to initiate, I think the way we're going to do this is we're going to initiate an animation with a callback. No, a timeout, I think instead. Because the animation, we need a timeout for when it's about reaching that point. So we need to essentially use math to figure out how long is it going to take to reach it. Right? If we say, here's my target point, well, I need to throw it into that space. So it stops. If I need to create a vertical thrust override, pulling it down into the earth and throw it up and stop it just as it hits that point. So the calculation has to be right. So we'd set the timeout once we get there. And just to save as a precautionary step, when I hit that, I'm going to do an ease just to ensure it's there. In case it's off by a few pixels, I'm going to ease it into place as I start the second step, which is going to be we add the reveal image, which is the burn animation is what this is. Or no, wait. Oh, the reveal card image. This is the that's the card in the back right there. like that. So when we arrive at this point, we're going to need to do these. So these little triple dots here indicate time is passing between this and then start of the next. These all happen in one place, and then this piece right here. So I guess we could also argue step 2 is this, right? We do this and this.
Fair enough.
Like that, and then step 3.
So it's a 3-step process. It's just step 2 is a bit more complicated.
Yeah, these are separated by time is what's going on here. So let's do the secret card animation first. Let's get that into working. So to do that, we need this dot known cards, I think, dot add. Well, I don't know. Let's do this. Let's just put it in the right place to start with. Because I think this is going to be, I think there's some complexity here. It's best to do this a bit at a time. We also need to get the, come on, let me just finish this. All right, reveal. This is the reveal card image index. And then we also want the secret card index, which is going to happen when I pass in the string secret card. That's going to give me that image index. This known cards call to add is going to be that secret card index. Okay. And why not? Let's do this. Let's throw the burn right there at the exact same spot.
Okay.
And just do only that. Okay. So let's see here. Let's get our front overlay. Hit the refresh button on that. And let's add the card. Okay. And so now I'm going to wait for this to go away. When this goes away and I hit the reveal button on the Stream Deck right there, I think it's going to put it right there, and we're going to see the burn, and then the burn will reveal the secret card, which is still the secret card. I think that's what we're going to see.
Okay.
Let's try it. Okay, cool. So that's exactly what I wanted. Now the problem is this card is on forever now. We haven't taken this off. So, I might want to come in and refresh the cache on that just because I can't get that away. So, all right, so that's all good. That's working as we're expecting that to work so far. That also means that I should be able to come in here and do this like that, comment this out, and that should be what the real burn reveal will look like when it's in that position. So let's take a look at that. Okay, here it is here. Wait for it to go away. Hit the reveal button. Cool.
Nice.
That's what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
So sound effects.
That's good.
That'll be good. But now we got to animate it up into that position. So that's essentially step 2. We've kind of done step 2 here, right? But we need to get to step 2. To get to step 2 from step 1. So let's and let me do one more thing. I want to see what we're doing with card data. We're storing data with it. I think we're going to be okay. Looking for data off of this. Oh, it's coming off of data, not known cards. But we're checking to see if it's a card state data, which I'm fine with. But what I want to do is I want that data to sort. In order to know what's happening, I want the information for each step to be contained in the sprite itself. So the sprite goes to its position and contains the data we need for the next step. That's what I want to have happen.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So it's a different set of data than what we're already putting out with it. So for example, we'll need the reveal card index to be part of that data. So we might come up here and we might say, okay, let's create a new class. We're going to call this the reveal card state data. And we might do something like this. So at least we've got that so far. We need the X and Y position of where we're moving to. Our target X and Y. So let's add those as well. Okay, so we need those. Not sure what else we need on that. So, all right, let's do this. Step 2. So we've got those there. Comment, comment. All right, so we're working on this. Animate the secret card up to that spot. So here's the card right here. Secret card is equal to that. Secret card dot data is equal to new reveal card state data. So we're going to pass in the reveal card index, the X position, the Y position. There's somewhere in here I've got a get off-screen Y call, and this figures out whether off-screen Y is up or down based on the hand. I need this up here. I need actually constant off-screen Y. So figure out that Y position where we're going to be coming from, and guess what? We need to pass that in there as well. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got the data on the secret card. We actually want the Y position to be off-screen Y. Like that. We could do this, just to make this, ease. Start time is going to be delay start. Yeah, I like using ease for this. So I was originally going to do, I was going to throw it up and use gravity, but I think I'm going to use ease instead. This is that you can specify the exact time you want it to end at, so everything should be great. So we're going to say the from is going to be X position, and I think I have to subtract the origin X, like that. And I think it's going to be useful just for readability to come in here and make an origin X like that, and do an origin Y like that, and then so we're going to subtract origin X, and the from Y is going to be Y position, think minus origin Y. Like that. So we're going there, and we're going, whoops, this should be off screen. These two are the last two coordinates, and this one should be off screen Y. Like that. And the time span, I think it's about 700 milliseconds, is what I think it is. Now, why not do an ease spin as well? I like it. Let's do an ease spin. And there's my start time.
Card's going to flick end over end into place.
And my from value is going to be like maybe make it a negative 70 degrees, and the to value is going to be 0 degrees. And make that also in the time. Let's do this time to spin in. We've got 700. Let's take this out of here. Put this up here, because I think the time between cards is going to be a sum of several different things, is what I think it's going to be. I need hue shift to be in there too. I just realized hue shift's got to be in there, because when we play the card, we need to do a hue shift on it so it matches the player that selected it. So it's got the animation needs to match.
Right.
So we're going to come in here. That's going to pass in hue shift there. Select it there, shift enter. There's my hue shift. Good, and get out of there. Okay, hue shift is now going in. And then I think we need a set timeout. That's basically our handler. And we'll say, I'll make it this dot reveal step 2 maybe. And the timeout will be a time to spin in plus delay start. That's important, otherwise we've got a bug. Okay. And reveal step 2. So reveal step 2. You need to pass parameters to this. I forget how to do this. I need an example. Set timeout. Let's find it. You want to do just like that is what you want to do. All right, fine.
Right, so the first thing you pass is the function itself, the second is the delay. But is it that your function's allowed to capture variables from the outside scope?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So it looks like it's something like that. Did I get that syntax right? It's just the word function. I feel like there's another way with the...
I would guess there's a lambda version of
yeah,
that.
lambda version.
Oh, a little bit higher up, the previous answer had a passing of variables. Set timeout function arg1, arg2. Is that what you're thinking of?
No, I'm not. Well, kind of arg1 and arg, but it's
Okay.
it is yeah, it's essentially exactly what I think I'm doing, right? Oh no, I guess not, because here it's got the data, the variables captured is what's going on here. So
Okay.
I find it easier to do this stuff outside in another function, but I just don't remember. I think there's a lambda way of doing it, but I don't see it. It's interesting. I'm not seeing it here. I'm expecting to see a lambda option with a whole bunch of...
The advantage usually of lambdas is that you can take a reference to this and it will be the thing you actually think it will be.
Yeah. Third parameter, send as a parameter to the internal function at the end of the timer. That's, I think, a little bit better for me. Okay, so all I have to do is specify that as the other parameter. So that parameter is here. And that parameter is going to be the secret card. I'm going to pass in. So get that actual
Yeah.
sprite in there is what I want to do. Okay, so back to reveal step 2.
So the other method's particularly useful if you've got an inline function, but here you actually want to call one that is elsewhere and could be called from other locations, thus you can't really capture things in the same way. So we pass a variable in set timeout.
Yeah, that's what I want to do right there. Okay, so there's my set timeout. Now, step 2 is this. We need to go into Sprite and we need to say, hey, look, if sprite.data instance of reveal card state data, then we can start doing stuff. One of the things we want to do on this sprite is we want to say sprite.fadeout now. And, you know, I'm going to give it a nice fat 10 milliseconds to get out of here. So we're going to fade that sprite out immediately. We need to go in here to data dot, and then now we can go add this here, add that there. That should all work. And do the burn call as well. There's a chance that'll work. With this and that function, oh, thanks. How about now? How about now, Coding Gorilla? You think I'm good now? Sucker! It's like, I'm just kidding, Coding Gorilla. You're totally helpful. Yeah, I like that there was a persona, right? Where people are like, you know, Mark, that's not the right way. And I'm like, how about now, sucker? That's the whole show called How About Now, Sucker? That's what it's called. What do you think, Roy? You want to co-host that with me?
There's maybe something in that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You want me to turn on your mic, Karen, so you can come in with your, witty, sarcastic, replies? Karen's like, why do I think I'm already co-hosting that show with you? Oh, brother. All right, so let's try refreshing and see if we got anything that looks close to good. Right, so what we're looking for, if we wrote it right, if we didn't make any mistakes, is the card spins in, stops in the right position, burns, and reveals. I don't think it's going to work, but, I don't have much faith right now. I'm betting.
Don't know.
I'm betting against myself.
Betting against yourself.
I am. I know I shouldn't be, but there's got to be something wrong in what I've done. There's got to be. All right, let's wait a second. Oh, she's coming in, kids. She's here. Makes me fall in love with her every time she does that. All right, here's the bonus. Let's do it. Oh, I've already got one down there in my hands right there. Let's just bring this back up so it's there, though. Okay, and let's go hit the button. Hitting the button, and let's see what happens. It did not animate in.
Not a lot of spinning or movement. No.
It did not animate in. The final position is good, which indicates this is right. The off-screen Y seems to be like not correct. Time to spin in is 700 milliseconds. Let's bring it up in a browser and see if we got any errors. There was a flicker when it came out.
Screenshot says there was a flicker. I don't see it myself, but
no,
fair enough.
I think I saw the flicker too, actually, to be honest. Also, we got this thing here. Let's do one other thing. This is the reveal card. Let's for now, so we don't have to keep deleting it every time. Reveal card. The flicker could have come in from this followed by the other piece right afterwards. But I just want to come here on the reveal card. I want to say this dot fade out after 1,000 milliseconds, or maybe 3,000 milliseconds, like that. Like that, just to clean that up a bit afterwards, so it's not just sitting on screen. the whole time.
Mhm.
Okay, and send the card. Give it to me. So we're expecting to see the exact same thing that we saw before, so we can look at it closely to see if we see a. All right, hitting the reveal button right up there now. Yeah, so I think I think what's happening is I think we can get rid of that flicker by doing this, like that, by fading it out just a little bit more slowly. Because I think what's happening is this thing's saying, okay, I'm done, and this is taking a second to load the data and come up and show itself. Is what I think is happening there. But what's a mystery now at this point is what's going on with the ease. Why isn't ease working? Known cards are moving, right? So we should be able to throw them up. That ease should totally work. We do know that timeout is working. I'm getting us in there. The only thing I can think of is that my... Oh, hold on. No, wait. Off-screen Y, yeah. The only thing I can think of is that off-screen Y is somehow incorrect, which doesn't make sense to me. Let's do this. Let's send that out.
But that's still only the start point. It should still ease from wherever that wrong point is to the right point.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. That should be a good value. I don't understand why ease is not working there. Yeah.
Where are you? We need your help.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, alright.
I'll tell you as soon as Genescu 7's done saving the world. Get him, Genescu 7! Get that guy! Up to no good.
I am.
There we go. Yeah! You did it, Genescu 7! You did it! You saved us again! Alright, here's what the problem is. I'm starting from 0, but I need to start from the start time, which is performance now plus that. Okay, makes sense? Let's do this. Let's create a new variable called now. Let's create a constant called now. So come in here, now, and set it equal to performance now, and then come down here, do this as well. This should totally fix it. According to me, I'd say that should solve that. So timeout, that's...
You've also got to set timeout with a reference in to delay start.
This is the amount of time, though. This is a delta from now.
Oh, it's a duration. Okay, fine.
Pretty sure that is the case. All right, so now let's try that. Let's reveal... Boy, if this doesn't work, how foolish will I be looking at this point? I'm betting against myself again. What'd you say, Karen? What was your answer on?
Very foolish.
Very foolish, she said. Very foolish. What should I do with this code, Karen? What do you think? Refactor it, she says. Refactor it. It's a mess, she says.
Ooh. Oh, no, sorry. That was the allocation of the cards.
That's the original one. I'm waiting for that to disappear.
Okay.
I'm hitting the reveal button right over there. Going to hit that now. Ah! Still a flicker. But...
True. But the definite animation there.
I still think it's just a tweak of that, is what I think it is. That's what
You notice there's an inherent bonus to betting against yourself. Slightly weird, but there is. Because no matter which way you come out of it, you still win. You're either right about your original hypothesis, or you're right about being wrong.
You're right. I'm covering all my bases, that's all. I just made this, I made it 150. I don't know. Let's see what, might as well do it 200. Fine, 250. I'll do it 250. I just don't want it to interfere with the burn, because the burn within about a quarter second is already revealing stuff, and so I don't want to see the second card there. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm refreshing. And refreshing. Adding a card. There's the card being played. There it is right there. We're going to give it a second to disappear, and then we hit the reveal secret card button. Here it goes. Boom. Why do I have the disruption? What is going on with that disruption? Yeah, I wish I could slow that down.
You almost want to sort of screen capture the video and then
look at it carefully. Yeah, I could do that. That's part of my exercise plan. Kira's just looking at me like, what are you doing, Mom? That's not an exercise plan, she says. Okay. All right, what do we got here? All right, let's just say, okay, what happens if this is 1,000 seconds, 1,000 milliseconds on it.
Okay.
I just want to
Complete
see.
overkill, but
yeah,
we'll see what the effect is, yeah.
I want to see what happens here. Refresh. Send me a card. Play the card. There's the play. And let it go away. And now hit the button. I know what it is. It has nothing to do with this, clearly. So don't you love too how, with certainty, having all the benefit of all the past experience, I can now say it's not that. The problem is here. When I add this, you can solve this with Rory. Nice.
He solved it by himself already. He's just about to reveal the technical details of same salvage.
Yeah. So the problem is we're adding this card, this known card here, and it's in the known card stack. And it's because it's added, it's going to be at the end of it, showing up after this guy right here, which means it's going to be drawn afterwards on the Z order. So I think there's an insert call, which I could use, like this, that I think takes a, it just puts it at the beginning, I guess. Is that true? I believe that's probably what this unshift is happening here. Okay, so that puts it at the beginning. That I think can help it. Let's see if that does it. So I'll call insert on that, baby. There's other ways of doing it too. Another way of doing it was creating a second set of cards, but I don't like that because then there's another set of resources that would need to be loaded. But I was going to say second set that was drawn, before. But let's just insert it. I think that's going to really work because this thing's still going to be fading out on top of it. I'm going to drop this back down to 100 right here, and now I bet that solves it. Let's see if that works. There it is there. Wait for the card to disappear. And then we're going to do the reveal. Here's the reveal. It still flickered a bit.
Still something there. Seemed a little less intrusive this time.
It did to me too. I'm going to change it to 200. I'm going to change it to 200. That's what I'm going to do. Let's try again. Refresh. Okay. Wait for it to go away. Hit the reveal button. Watch it carefully. Better. That was barely there. You may
barely
not
there at all. Very good.
You may not have seen it at all. I'm going to just bump it up to 250. And now sound effects too. This is going to make it way better too, right? We're still looking at this without any sound. So just bumping it up to 250. I'm looking for it to be like just going for perfect. I know you don't see me do this a lot, right?
It's all the polish that makes it so awesome.
All right. Go away and reveal. Nope, I still saw a little flicker.
Still something there, yeah.
What would cause that? It doesn't make sense that I would be seeing that at all. I'm going to 350. It seems like the numbers are getting too big. Refresh again. See what happens. All right, let the card go away. And here we go. I didn't see it that time.
That was pretty good.
I did not see it. I just want to, out of curiosity, I want to look at the burn and see, what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about right, where is it? I'm looking for where we would start to see some of the cards. Right about here. So we're 10 frames in. 10 frames in is 300 milliseconds. At 33 milliseconds a frame is where that is. It's right there at about 300 milliseconds. So that's when this, we say start to fade out. So when this has only got, 50 milliseconds left, it's pretty transparent. So I think I'm okay with that so far.
Okay.
So we've now got reveal step 2. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Next we need to do something similar to this to get to us to reveal step 3. Okay. And now we're going to do this. I think I want to get a do this. I want to do a I want to get a the sprite, the burn sprite now, I think is what I want to do. Or do I need to? I don't need to. I'm thinking the reason I passed this sprite in is because I needed to get rid of it and I needed to clean up. No, it's not true, Ocular Malice. I've got all.
Definitely not the same bug.
I've
It's an
written-
entirely new bug.
I've written hundreds and hundreds of bugs, my friend, since you've been gone. Because you weren't here, buddy. It's nobody's fault but yours.
Yeah.
That's a bug.
That's a bug.
I'm not sure you can declare unfinished code to necessarily be as a result of a bug.
Yeah.
We just haven't written step 3 yet, and
Yep.
actually that should maybe be specifically detailed as step 3. Otherwise, we're going to go into something of an infinite loop.
Yeah. Okay, so now at this point, the card is revealed. I've got fade out after here for this reveal card. I think what I want to do is let's create a constant here that says time to show card, and that's going to be equal to, let's make it 2 seconds for now. So we're going to come down here, fade out after 2 seconds, and the fade out time will be about a half a second. Then this is going to happen in, the timeout is going to be, time to show the card is going to be in there, and then I'm going to say, let's pass in sprite.data here. So we're going to pass in that reveal card state data. No, I don't think so. I'm going to change this up. I am not going to fade out after. Instead, I'm going to say reveal card.data is equal to sprite.data. I'm just going to pass it on that way. And then I'm going to pass in reveal card here. And then when we get to step 3, we'll clean it up. We'll fade it out is what we'll do. And we'll do the play animation on it as well. One other thing that I think more data we're going to need is when we call, let's go look at and see what happens when we play a card. Play cards from hand. Okay, this is where we need to get a card. You need a card to be able to do this. Card. Well, we need a card to get the X position and Y position. Where else do we need a card? Only there to get the card image in. We already have that name. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to turn this into a card name like this, like that. I'm going to pass that in here, and I'm going to extract this to here. And I'm going to call this play card. And all I need to make play card work is I need an X position, a Y position, delay start, a time between cards, and a hue shift. And I think we have all of that in the data we've got, that we've sent in there. So now, this needs to be revealed step 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. The sprite's coming in is now the reveal card. Maybe I'll give it that name so we kind of know that. And maybe call this one the secret card. Like that. And then from here, we want to call play card. And we want to pass in the card name. So we'll say, hey, if reveal card.data I just need this exact same thing right here about reveal will be solved and all the bugs will just fade away.
What bugs? This code has no bugs.
I think that could happen. Okay, so we're gonna play the card and we're gonna come in here and go, what do you need to do this? We need the card name. Guess who didn't get the card name in there? We'll have to fix that. Thought I got it, but I think there's no delay start here. We just go. What? Time between cards? Dang, did I get an extra piece in there I didn't need? What's going on with time between cards? Where am I using that? What's going on with delay start? All right, fine. Let's do this. Oops, got a little extra on the clipboard there. Really, I got everything but the piece I wanted. I've seen this happen before where I cut and then hit cut again, I guess. And it cuts the whole line. All right. So this is now going to become card manager. But you know what? I don't need this here anymore. I'm not going to pass that in. Who's here? We had tacos yesterday.
He's in the house.
Yay! I'm so glad you're here, Michael. Oh, I'm so sorry. That looked painful. Time between cards. We don't need that. How you doing, my friend? What are my tacos? I made homemade tacos and homemade seasoning last night. Because, you know, tacos ordered from Michael Jelly. You know, because I'm like, there it is right there. And get rid of this. Because we live in Costa Rica and sometimes stores are closed. And actually last night we went to go start the car and this car would not start because someone left the lights on in the car.
It was not me.
Probably Karen. Just between you and me. It's been so long. Happy New Year. Not his best tacos. Really? You didn't think they were my best last night?
No, they weren't.
I'm assuming that's because you normally set the bar so high in the first place, you know.
Light is like a box of tacos. Wow, she was disappointed in my tacos, apparently. I didn't find that out till now. Wow. Yeah. Where was it supposed to be? What? Genesis 7 News, my tacos? What? I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay, so what do we got here? This is play card. We have a delay start, which is, there's my Y position. My delay start is there. And then my hue shift, which is going to be reveal card. Dot data. I feel like we lost music. Dot hue shift.
Certainly music stopped.
Sure sounds like it.
Did we switch scenes and it doesn't exist in that scene?
I don't think so. No, because if you see the code rush and the coins, it exists.
Mm-hmm. True.
All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Card name. I need to get card name working here. Okay, so I work my way all the way back here. We need card name back from here. Card name is there. So we need to say that right there. We need to pass in card name here. I'm going to throw that at the beginning, like that. Let's drill into that. Let's just do this. Card name. Okay, like that. Now, can I find it? Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so now we're at this point, play the card, and I think at this point we're going to play. We're also going to come in. Let's see what's going on with card name. Let's make sure card name is nothing else. Yeah, just add image. Cool. Sweet. So it's going to re-add that piece up there that we've already got. It's going to do its fade out. It's going to put it at the right position. There's delay start is there. I can also not do this, right? And essentially, this code from here, to here is essentially already happened at this point. I could kind of come in and do this. Extract just this bit right here. It says play card animation. No. Show card play animation like that, and then call this. Did I do that right? Shoot.
If that's the case, you're no longer using the card name, which you've just taken explicit steps to get a hold of.
Oh, you're so right. I like it better anyway, though.
Okay.
Here's the fade after. It's doing the fade after. This part I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it or not, but I actually kind of like it. That's good. So this is going to fade out after whatever delay start is, plus the time between the cards, plus another 1,000, which I added in here. So time between cards is if I have multiple ones in sequence. I think we got a problem here. I think I don't want to do it there. I want to do it here. I think I want that there with this call, but not from the other. I know it's getting a little confusing in here. What else is going on with the delay start? Passing it in there as well. I think that's what I want to do. All right, back into reveal step 3. So we're instead of calling play card, we're going to say play card animation. We're going to pass in the reveal card. And then we got a delay start, which is going to be 0. X, Y, image index, Q shift, image index. Okay. It's funny, those should both be zeros. You don't need image index here. You should both start at the very beginning of their.
And then there's the 0 in the call to that now needs to be removed. Unless, yeah, because you've moved your delay start, it's switched to the other side of the XY pos. Play card did it one way round.
What line are you looking at, Rory?
708 has a 0 on the right hand side, one extra parameter you don't need. There you go.
Okay. So what this will do in reveal step 3, hold on. So time to show card this is kind of interesting. This will show it for this long, but reveal step 3 called show play card animation, which comes in and says, well, what's on my delay start here on how long am I going to show this here as well? In other words, it fades it out an extra second afterwards. So I'm almost thinking that first delay right here I should drop this down to only 1 second, or maybe 1500. Let's try 1500. Is this going to compile? I feel like I've kind of lost enough track of where I was. Just jumping all over the place.
I think we're good.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we need to do? Let's go give myself a give myself a card. There it comes in. There's the secret card. And waiting for it to go away. I think that's on too long. We might want to tweak that too. All right, now I'm hitting the reveal card button. Why didn't it move? Why didn't that card move? Oh, I know why it didn't move. Hold on, we got a problem over here. Expected 5 arguments, but got 6.
Oh, image index isn't being passed any longer, or doesn't need to be. It's the same as the 0 being removed in the previous thing I mentioned.
Yeah. I got it.
Having said that, we're not calling play card anymore, are we?
No, we're not. But the problem is...
Does it cause a compile?
Add big card sprite is what sets up all of this stuff right here. So one thing we could do is we could say, we could do something like this, and we could say, call this add play card motion, maybe like that, and now we can call that from reveal step 3 on the reveal card sprite with a delay start of 0. I think we still have to test this with a bunch in sequence just to make sure that works. I'm
That's true.
a little nervous about that. Oops, I didn't refresh. Hold on. Okay, so I've got some cards here. Let's hit the reveal button. I think I've got 2 that I think should match.
Yeah.
So we may be actually doing that test right now. Let's see what happens. 1, 2.
Well, it worked, but you need a bigger delay between cards because you can't see what the first one was.
Also, the off-Y position is too far away.
It's too
or
high.
too close when it's rotated. Is the problem.
But otherwise, not bad.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually
just
working.
a little bit of nuancing, but the basic format is good.
Yeah. I agree with that. So time to fit in. Time between cards. Let's make it at 2.5 seconds. My get off screen Y. This is my off screen amount. Let's do get off screen Y. Get off screen play reveal card Y. Let's change off screen amount to like about used to be about 120, I think, maybe about 150. Let's make it 150 there. I think it's something like this. And something like this. What's my new Y? I don't know why I'm passing in new Y. There's going to be a return right here. And this one is going to be a return of 180 plus off-screen amount. And let's do that.
I need to remove the param itself. New line.
Okay. Speaking of cleaning up, while you're here, let's fix this, and then we're going to clean up and get rid of that extra card name that we don't need. Reveal cards from hand. So that should fix that piece. Let's grab the card name we don't need anymore. that one right there. All right, that looks good. All right, save it, refresh. All right, here we go. Let's add a couple cards. So we're still missing the credits. We're not giving credits. The other thing I like that when we spin in, notice how the cards kind of, they randomly kind of have a small rotation to them. I want to do that as well, I think, for a little more of this. I want to get a little more of that. Like, for example, when I'm selecting cards, I kind of would like to see it here. When we select a new card, it's slightly off to the side a bit. All right, hitting the reveal card button. Hopefully this will... Well, let's wait for this to go away. I guess I can just do that. Whoa, it went the wrong way. What? My refactoring didn't work. Something was wrong about my refactoring. That was right up in this space. Off-screen Y is what we're looking for. That's my problem right there. My 1080 had changed to a negative 1080. It was this.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's refresh. All right. There we go. So now I've got the cards. Let's do a reveal. 1. Looks like it's not far enough down. 2. Not bad. Not bad. 3. And this could all be working across, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I like that. Yeah.
It's not bad for, a little bit of work. Okay. So it's not down far enough. That 150 number is needs to be bumped up. So 250.
It's roughly the same height as the Mark Miller banner at the bottom there.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, here we go, kids. I'm betting on myself again, kids. I'm betting on myself. All right, let's see what we got. I have no cards left because we blew. We just burned them all. I want to do it in my next text where we have several of these going at once, several players, just to verify that the whole thing is going to work for everybody. All right, I'm throwing a bunch of cards in here. They're all going to burn at the same time. Let's wait till the last one disappears. Go. 1. There we go. We need some sound effects. It's good.
It is good.
It's good. It totally works. And it's scalable, right? Even if the whole thing will work. The only thing is, I know we're totally good. Oh, we're so good. Because I was going to say we have to wait till that's done to then add the numbers, but we don't because we're controlling everything from C#. C#, when we send all this command out to burn all these cards, at that point, before the dice are rolled, we can add all the numbers up, execute all the code that needs to be executed that's associated with the cards, and then roll the dice. And so we see the end. We may see the end result before all the cards are done burning, but we'll see all of those. I think I want to add some text to give credit to the people who are who contributed the cards. What about the sound effects for the reveal flame smoke? Fine, let's do that now. We already have sound effects that are kind of similarly timed for this. Let me go find those sound effects.
Whilst you're having a quick look for that, Mark, unfortunately I'm going to have to depart for the day.
Okay, buddy.
But we'll be back tomorrow, same time.
All
Everything back on track, yeah?
Yeah, we're back. We're back, man.
New year,
New year. We did
More
it.
greatness coming.
We did it. It's going to be a good year, kids. We're going to do it. We're going to make sure it is. All right, buddy. We'll see you
everybody.
later. Thanks so much,
Catch you
Rory.
tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so let's look at, I was trying to, I want to find this. It's in-game scrolls. Is that where it is? Spellbook. That doesn't look good. Why is it taking so long to show me this? Not here. Where's that sound effect for the, it's not in here, is it? Scroll up here. No, it's not there. Thought I would find it in spells, but it's not there. Let's go maybe find it in the code. Let's look for the word burn, actually. Let me find it. Nothing. Scroll. I'm not seeing it. All right, let's do this. Let's go find the code that invokes it. Spell scroll. Player stat manager. Got the word burn in here. No, I don't have it in here. Player stat manager. All right, hold on. Now I'm like really like, wait, what? This will take a little longer than I thought. I'm going here, go to scroll. Is that right? No, it's not there. It is spell name scroll. That's what I'm looking at. Fire hide scroll. I'm looking for fire hide. There. Concentration explosion. Add spells gunpowder flare. That's what it was. Okay. So now what we can do is we can add that line of code over to step 2. This is where we burn. Right here. So we're basically going to say this dot sound manager dot play. What are my options here? Save play MP3, and it's going to be that, and that's it. So let's try that. Let's see if that works in terms of getting us that sound effect that we want. Some cards. Got some cards. And now let's look at the reveal and listen to it. Yeah, I think it's not bad. I think I want to just change the timing a little bit. Maybe give it one more second here. I'm going to be able to see that card. Okay. comes the reveal. Hey, Jetsam. How you doing? I haven't been here in weeks too. You know, it's been like we've been out there. Screwshot said nailed it a while back, so we nailed it apparently. All right, that's not bad. It's really not bad. Let's do this. Let's change our test. I want to have it work with everybody. So instead of saying Merkin, I'm going to say star here. And we're going to just throw all the players at it, is what we'll do. Happy New Year, Jetsam. It's really not bad, said no one about Mark's code ever. Really? Really, Ocular Mullet? It's not that bad. It really is not that bad. I've said it about my code all the time. I say it all the time, my friend. Okay, we're over in the D&D app. Creature ID coming in here. Here's what I want to do. Card commands coming from over here. We're going to set creature ID to max value is what we're going to do. Get player name, or wait, we can come in here. If it's min value, coming in there. Here we go. So we set a breakpoint there. I'm going to hit the button. And we're going to say, hey, if character name equals then we're going to say return. Maybe I'm not going to, I don't know what min, I don't think, I'm doubting that min value in C# is going to match up with min value in JavaScript. I'm just not sure about that. So I'm going to just say like something egregiously high here, like that. Like, what is that? 100,000? Okay, let's do that. Well, actually, it's not that big of a deal. Hold on, I can do this. Wait, I'm over here? Interesting. Oh, okay. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna call this wait, hold on a second. Let me just, I want to check the call stack here. Card command's coming right back in here. But then we go to the card manager. Okay. Let's do this. I think in my card manager, I want to create a constant called int all players ID, and we'll make that, you know, some crazy big number, and we're going to make it public. What's my problem here? Oh, I got the word private right here. Okay. So card hand manager. Then back up here. If character name is here, then card manager dot all that players. Okay. So we're going to do that first. There's the player ID. And now that we've got that player ID, what did I step over? Did I already do it? We already ran it? I guess I stepped over it. Reveal secret card. Here's where I want to set a breakpoint. All right, run it. Hit the button again. All right, now we got a creature ID here. And I want to do this. I want to say, and creature ID is not equal to, it's not equal to that, then we're out. Then otherwise I'm going to say, hey, if that is equal to all players, then what I want to do is I want to go through every single hand that, and I want to say, let's do something like this. I want to say I need a Boolean up here that says have revealed anything. Set that equal to false, and then here we're going to set it equal to true, like that, if we are able to reveal it for that particular hand. It doesn't like this variable name because it's used later on. Is that right? Probably what it is. And then I want down here, if we've revealed anything, then I want to send the card command. I don't want to do it for each time. I want to do it all at once. So just we send it and all the cards go at once. That's what I'm looking for. So let's see what we get here. All right, good, good, good. And then I guess I'll set a breakpoint here now. And we don't hit it now because I think nobody's got any cards. Let's give people some cards now. So let's get some folks on screen. Agatha's 6. Apollo is 3. Denji is 10. So let's start giving folks some cards here. Let's go. And we'll just see how messy it gets. All right, let's go to Lady. Let's give her some cards. Lady sits right next to me on the show. Give her some cards. She's got 3. Let's give Apollo some cards. Yeah, here it's going to get a little messy. There's a little bit of overlapping here. And I just, at this point, is the question in my mind is, do I want to go fix it or not? Is kind of where I'm thinking about, is do I want to let it go? Let's give Agatha a card as well. And let's give Denji a card. And here's where I think it's going to get, I just think it's going to get messy because we just got, when we show those cards, they're going to be big like this. So we've definitely got some overlap, but it's also kind of an edge case scenario where everybody's got a whole bunch of cards. And generally these cards happen when I take an action, not when something else happens that globally affects all the cards. But we'll give it a shot and see what happens with the button and just take a look at how disastrous it looks. All right, hitting the button now. Okay, we're at, looks like, so we have revealed things and we're sending the command. Here we go. That's 1. This is not bad though. There's room between us for all of the cards. Yeah, I'm going to say that's good enough to ship is what I'm going to say. Let's do this again here. Agatha, let's set up Agatha with a couple cards. And me with a few cards. And let's hit the reveal button as soon as these disappear. And then I'll do one more test where I'll have all of the players across the bottom. All right, here's the reveal. Yeah, it's working for me. All right, give one to Fred. Is Willie a player that's in now? Is that going to work? Yep. All right, cool. Let's do a second one to Willie. Let's go to Lady. Give her 3. Let's go to me and give me 4. Let's go to Cutie. and give her 5. See how this looks and works. There we go. All right. So that's what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the bottom. Let that go away, and we're going to watch this go too. Here it goes. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think we're going to call that a show today. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Let me get a, let's go out here and get a raid going. Nice work, Mark. I really mean it. This thing has evolved. Well, okay, Oculus. I'm nervous. Oculus is saying something good. What's happening? Cody Gorilla says, see ya. Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's like, it's not bad. It's like, it's a nice use of set timeout and passing the data along and making this, decisions as we go forward. All right, let's see who's out there now. Oh, we got a lot of folks now that the New Year's kicking up here. There's somebody named Seza out here. Look, I've not. She's got marbles on stream. She might be playing a game right now. Let's go back a second here. Who else is out there? Oh, Bother. I love Bother. He's got some great stuff. Oh yeah. He's got wires and soldering iron out. I think we're going over there. It may not be a soldering iron. It's something, some testing probe. We'll send you over to Bother. We'll take a look at that. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much, everybody.